If you're enjoying this podcast, explore The Calm Operator, a practical survival guide by Steve Barker, published by Book Central. Built for pressure, it helps you stay composed, think clearly, and act effectively in outdoor, urban, and emergency situations. Find the book on Amazon or through the Book Central website. When people hear the phrase emergency preparedness, they often picture huge bunkers, military-grade gear, or some impossible level of planning that only experts can manage. But real preparedness is much simpler than that. It starts with a clear mind, a few smart habits, and the ability to respond instead of panic when life goes sideways. Whether you're dealing with a storm, a power outage, a road closure, a house fire, or a bigger disruption, the goal is the same. Stay calm, stay organized, and keep your options open. The first step in emergency preparedness is understanding risk where you actually live. Not every emergency looks the same. If you're in a flood-prone area, your plan should focus on evacuation routes, elevated storage, and waterproof supplies. If you live where winter storms are common, you need heat, insulation, food that doesn't require cooking, and backup light sources. If you're in a city, your challenges may be blackouts, transit shutdowns, or being stuck away from home. Preparedness gets much easier when you stop thinking in general terms and start asking, what is most likely to happen to me here, right now? From there, build your 72-hour foundation. This is the backbone of emergency preparedness for most people. In a short-term crisis, you need water, food, light, warmth, communication, and basic medical supplies. That means having bottled water or a way to treat water, shelf-stable food you'll actually eat, flashlights with spare batteries, a power bank for your phone, and a first aid kit that matches your environment. Don't forget important documents, cash, medications, and copies of key contacts. A good 72-hour kit is not about perfection. It's about making sure the first 3 days of an emergency are survivable and less chaotic. Just as important as supplies is planning. Emergency preparedness works best when everyone in the household knows what to do. Where do you meet if the house is evacuated? Who do you call if cell service is down? What's the backup plan if you're not home when something happens? Talk through these questions before you need the answers. Simple decisions made early can save enormous stress later. Even a basic family plan, written down and reviewed a few times a year, can make a major difference. When things become uncertain, finally remember that preparedness is a habit, not a one-time project. Check your gear, rotate your food and water, replace batteries, update your documents, practice using the tools you've stored. The more familiar you are with your supplies and your plan, the less likely you are to freeze under pressure. Confidence comes from repetition, and repetition comes from small, regular action. Emergency preparedness is really about respect. Respect for the fact that disruptions happen, and respect for your own ability to handle them. You do not need to fear every possible scenario. You just need to be ready for the most likely ones. Start with the basics, build steadily, and give yourself the advantage of being prepared before the moment demands it.